Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm going to be doing embossing on my cardstock today, but I'm not using an embossing folder. I'm using my score board. What I've done is I've done an embossed in silver sentiment on here. And so what I need to do, if you don't do that, it doesn't matter. But you have to remember that when you do this, you want to be doing it on the wrong side. So I need to turn this over so that I'm working down this side and across here. So just be aware of that you need to be working on the wrong side. You can use whatever scoring tools you've got. I have this one that's a cry cut one. Yeah, I've used it a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go every ½ inch. This card I've made is a 6.5 by 6.5. So on every ½ inch, I'm going to score down there. This scoreboard is a hunky-dory one. So I'm working back from 12, so 11.5, and then 11. And then 10.5. And I want to work across here. So I can put that back now to this side. And I can do it at ½ inch. Just make sure it's really flush up against the sides. So I can do that at, make sure I've got that right. Yes. Maybe practice a bit if you're a little bit unsure about it. But it gives you a lovely embossed finish to your card. So that's a ½ inch, oops. And then 1 inch. And then 1.5. Like that. Can you see that? So that's on the wrong side. But when you turn it over, can you see what a lovely finish that's given on the card? So let me just pop that down there. So there you can see it. I'm just going to keep tilting it so that you can see that embossing that's done. And it's given this crisscross in the corner here. So it's given that card a lovely finish. I'm going to put this on a 7 by 7 card. And I'm going to mat and layer with silver mirror card like that. Because I've done the silver embossing here. If you want a really good embossing powder in silver, I use a WOW one, and it's called Polished Silver. And it really does come up lovely. You know, you get some silvers that are not very good. So anyway, I'm going to stick this down now and make the card up. I just wanted to show you how you could really do that on your cards. You know, to give it a really lovely impression. Especially if you want to do a very clean and simple card. Which really this is, you know. So I'll get that on straight. There we are. And then going to get my glue this one on as well. So that will go on there. Just get my cloth. And you see how that's given that a lovely finish on it. Now, I sent, I've used my Chloe's Creative Cards Christmas Poinsettia. I'm pretty sure this one's still available, but I've had so many Poinsettia stamp and die sets. I always come back to this one. It makes a beautiful, beautiful poinsettia, as you can see here. Can you see? Look at that. And the plastic, oh, let me just cut that. This feathered snowflake underneath, which is this. I'll show it you on black. This feathered snowflake I got from Temu, and I think if you put in lace, I'll try and find the link to it. If I can find it, I will put it in the description. But it's just, I suppose, lace embellishments, snowflake lace embellishments. But I will try and find it for you. And what I've done is I've stuck the put that down as well on top. These I got, you know, for popping in the middle, the little stamens, I got from Maxi Crafts, or is it Maximum Crafts? I'll put a link for these as well if she still has them, but they're really nice, and it does make for an absolutely beautiful card. Look at that. So I'm going to glue that on. Lots of nice glue. And that's going to go in the middle, like that. The paper that I got from, again, I got from Chloe's Creative Cards. You know, she knows the stuff when it comes to making flowers. And this one is crystal white luxury pearl paper. So when you go onto the paper and cards section, you'll notice it says underneath it whether it's paper or card. So, you know, just double check on that. But isn't that beautiful? So it's going to be a very, very special card for someone this Christmas. Lovely, isn't it? Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't known about doing this on cardstock with your scoreboard, it's something new to do. And if you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up. And thank you again for all your lovely messages. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.